Hi, Matt with etrailer. If you have a 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander and you want to carry a variety of different types of bikes, then the RockyMounts MonoRail Bike Rack is going to be a great option for you. So let's check it out. The reason why this works well with a variety of different types of bikes is because it can carry those heavy e-bikes and those carbon frame bikes and even alternative frame bikes. And the reason why it can carry those e-bikes is going to be because its weight capacity. This is going to be rated for 60 pounds and able to carry up to 2 bikes. And really, that's not going to reflect in the tilt weight either. And to really show you what I'm talking about is we're going to have this blue lever at the bottom. I'm going to pull on that. That's going to allow me to pull this towards me. And as you can see, we have plenty of clearance over here. I don't have to worry about making contact with my hatch when I open it up. And this is going to give me the ability to really access my cargo space if maybe I'm going grocery shopping or if I want to get ready for my ride. I could just take a seat in here, maybe grab my helmet, tie my shoes, and just get ready. And afterwards, when you're done, you can close this back up and then put this back into the seated position. All you have to do that is come back here and lift up on the carrier until it clicks into place. Now, one thing I really want to point out is how close this is sitting to our car today. Now, the closest point we have is going to be our pedal. We actually arranged this to a position where it's going to sit right in front of our license plate, so we don't have to worry about it shaking because maybe we're going to hit some speed bumps and making contact with something. And if we want to take a closer look at this rack, I'm going to have to take off my bike. So I'm going to start on the rear strap. Just going to press this blue button. And that's one thing I do like about this carrier is all your touch points are going to be coated in blue. Now sometimes this one can get snagged a little bit. You got to wiggle that strap around sometimes and it'll detach itself. I have to tuck mine back here so it's out of the way. And then when I'm coming over to the front side, you'll notice this is only making contact with the wheel. So we're not getting any frame contact at all. So like I said earlier, great for those alternative or carbon or any bikes that have a really nice paint job. And then all I have to do from here is just lift up, take it off, and then I can take it out for a ride. Once you have your bike off, I want to make sure we put everything back up. So I'm going to start with this front support, and what I like about this is it's getting a lot of coverage on your tires, so it's going to help keep everything secure. If you notice too, we have a couple divots. I have the smaller one. That's great for those skinny tires, and then we'll be able to work with your 3-inch tires and all the way up to your 5-inch tires as well. Put that back down. We're going to reach up, push this hook over here and stow it up. I had to pull mine in just a bit. And just make sure you put the strap back up because you don't want that dangling around as you drive. And here, let's get a few measurements just to see how this is going to live back here. So the first one I'm going to get is going to be the total distance it sticks out. That's going to be a little bit under 30 inches. Isn't too bad. Now it is something to think about if you're in those really tight spots, like a parking spot or garage. As for the ground clearance, that's going to be from this handle just about 18 inches. And thanks to that rise in our shank, we don't have to worry about being too close to the ground. Now, if you want to save on some space, you can do that. We're actually going to pull on that blue lever again. This time we're going to push up. And this is going to sit really close to our vehicle until it clicks into place here. And that's going to save you a ton of space too. It's going to be only sticking out just under 11 inches. So that's really compact to your car. But if we take a look at it, you notice we're really close in a couple spots. So our closest spot's probably going to be right here. Now, of course, this does pivot. So if you really needed to fix it, you do that. And something else to think about, if you're on a really bumpy road, that might move some. But it's far enough away where it's probably not going to make contact. And how it's going to interact with the back of your Outlander is actually really nice. We're really not blocking anything at all. This sits right underneath your license plate. And of course, you're probably going to catch a little bit of this in your backup camera, but it won't prevent you from using it. And your taillights and back window won't be obstructed. And the way this is going to install is we're going to have this 2-inch shank. That's going to go into a 2-inch hitch receiver. Then we're going to have an anti-rattle bolt that goes through and connects to this lock core. That lock core is just going to give you more security for your rack, and it's going to use the same key system as your included bike cable lock. In my opinion, I think this is a great option. So if you want to carry a variety of different types of bikes, or just be ready if someone comes along and wants to go on a bike ride with you, you'll probably be able to take them along. Now, if you want something that's just a tad bit more premium, it's going to be a little bit more easy to use, and it'll have more integrated features, then I'd recommend the Kuat 2.0 base bike rack. Very similar to how this one operates, just a little bit more premium. But at the end of the day, that's going to be at a more premium price range as well. But that was a look at the RockyMounts MonoRail Bike Rack on the back of our 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.